We're going live down here at the LAPD station to show how you can't even really get up to the station without being accosted, cigarette smoke, and getting run over by cars. And the last video showed where I was almost run over in front of the station by an Explorer's parent, and the parent was so rude and inconsiderate, telling me off and everything. It was unbelievable. So we're gonna go up and see how they feel about this, because it was wrong and unacceptable. And you see how these explorers are. She's an explorer. Her mother brings her here. They close the door on a person in a wheelchair. This is LA. Push me in, somebody, please.
Los Angeles.
As we enter this, come on, push. As we enter the Central Division of Los Angeles Police Department, we see the girl here with a boy, where his father just brought him in and almost run me over. And here we have an officer here. Are you in charge of these explorers here, sir?
No, sir.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
Officer Camargo.
Okay, my name is Arthur Gray. I'm an ADA auditor, and I just pulled up outside of your station just now. And even trying to access your station, even on this video right here, it shows you have a homeless person sleeping right here on your ADA ramp, which is a violation of right-of-way of passage under ADA under the United States Constitution. And to go further, coming into your station, the young man over here, his father, pulled up in the red zone where I was sitting at, getting out of my vehicle, almost ran me over, and I have video of that, to where he accosted me, told me off, and everything else. When he was in the wrong, he's bringing an Explorer here. What kind of example was that setting?
It's a pretty bad example. I'll notify my watch commander regarding the person on the ramp. Get him out of the way.
And I would like to speak to someone in regards that I have of his father almost hit me in my vehicle, and I have the license plate and everything on this video.
Well, there's an officer right there that you can
Thank
report
you.
into. I'm dealing with the rest of it.
Thank you.
UPS. I've been up 12 minutes. No, I'm supervising shipping and handling department. No, I'm not a driver. No, I never was a driver. No, that's too much work. No. The biggest thing that like is shipping and handling and supplying.
I guess the senior here is so busy that he can't help anyone or talk to anyone or anything. He's just sitting there on his computer. There's an open window here. The counter's not even compliant with ADA. It sits up too high. You know, they don't have a lower counter. They don't have anyone to come out and talk to you or help you or anything here. This is unacceptable and unbelievable. Just like I said, on my way in here, we had this guy on the handicap ramp blocking ADA access. And now we have officers that won't even get up and respond to a patron that's coming in to make a complaint of almost being hit by a vehicle right outside of their station.
19.5 Housewood Boulevard.
What example they're setting for their explorers here. They don't even get up and attend to the public, and they're public servants.
Yeah, that's.
It takes two officers to do one thing. They're both just sitting down.
Yes, that's right. They're just like state attorney.
Real example. The kid thinks he's playing, his dad did, but they're just all standing around laughing and joking and everything. It's okay though. It's just fine. This is the Central Division of the Los Angeles Police Department at 6th and Los Angeles Street, or 6th and Wall Street, downtown Los Angeles.
Thank you. Appreciate you, sir, too. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing? Name, sir? Name? Name, sir?
What?
Name? Name?
My name?
Yes, sir. Shield number?
Rodriguez,
Badge number?
12891.
Yes, I'm here to make a complaint, not only about,
Is he with you?
yes, he's my son. I'm here to make a complaint not only about the conditions of your station in Americans with Disabilities Act. I'm an ADA auditor. And also, I would like to make a complaint about one of your Explorer's parents that almost ran me over out there with no concern or regard for my safety, which is all filmed on this video as well that you can see along with the license plate. It was a violation of the law because he stopped and let him out in the red zone, period, where I was exiting my vehicle, almost ran me over, accosted me in his conversation. And I believe at a police station in front of Explorers, and his son is one of them.
I understand, sir. What's your name?
My name is Arthur Gray. That's United States Chaplain Dr. Arthur Gray III.
Okay, and you said you were an auditor?
Yes, ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act, auditor. Yes, sir.
Somebody will be right out.
Yes.
Thank you. I just want to hear that. Okay, great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
And this is what they teach their explorers, that it's funny and it's all okay. They all stand over there, look and laugh while their friend did what he did. His father did what he did, so that's fine. This is the example that they set for their explorer police officers here in Los Angeles. It's a disgrace. Yeah, they think it's funny. You can hear them laughing and everything. It's not funny at all,
Oh, no, because I was.
especially when LAPD gets sued for it.
They should not, and then you're sitting right there in a chair.
Yeah, the police, they don't even come help or nothing. You know, they sit there and watch me all the time. They didn't even get up. You know, they're rude. And look at the counter. The counter's not within the legal guidelines for ADA to do business or anything else. Where's the ADA accessible counter in this jail? I mean, in this station? There's none. That's why they're being audited. They're gonna hide behind the computer monitors.
Good, how are you guys?
Look how quick they service him. Because they don't have a phone recording him right away. I sit there for a minute, and it's on this video before he even responded to me. After that, the patron had already left. Yeah, he said someone will be coming, but I guess it's gonna take them to when they're good and ready. Terrible public service. Was that what they're setting for their explorers? No, there's no blacks or whites. They're all Hispanic, Latinos or Latinas. That's the way LA is. It's no more. It's no longer diverse. That's why the guy outside thought he could talk to me anyway that he wanted to. The father of the explorer, because his child's an explorer, so I guess he thought he had police or sovereign citizen power or something. He could park in the red, run the person over, and well, you see y'all, see let's zoom back out. Look like somebody's over here coming out. Yes, not. No, the explorers are going in. We still don't get help. No, every city has it. Every division of the police department has it.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Mr. Grant?
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Ferguson, I heard you wanted to make a complaint.
Yes,
I
sir.
can help you with that.
Shield number, sir?
Do you want to, well, I'll give that to you in a second.
Yes,
You want
sir.
to come on inside?
Push me. Go ahead, Arthur. Go ahead.
Go back to one of the interview rooms so
Yes,
you get,
Don't let me
interrupted.
tell.
I'll catch up. You can just stay right there, please.
Oh.
Oh, the dark is bad. Get my glasses.
Please.
Yes, sir. Arthur?
Yeah, this one's pretty well.
What's the feet? What's the feet? Okay, let's go. Yes.
We'll shift some chairs around so you guys can
Yes.
see. If you
Yes, sir.
like.
Thank you.
I don't like sticking the camera in people's face, but this right here kind of requires it because I'm an ADA auditor.
Yeah, so you don't need any explanation.
Yes,
As a
sir.
public
Yes, sir.
official, I could, I
Yes,
don't
sir.
care about any of that.
Yes, sir.
I'm videotaping this anyways.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna audio record. Whenever I do these interviews, I like to tape record people
Yes, sir.
because it's my responsibility to, when I do a complaint intake, to make
Yes,
sure
sir.
that I get the story straight. And
Yes, sir.
so I record that so I don't have to rely on my memory or notes. I can concentrate on what you're saying. And then later when I type it up, I can refer to the
Yes, sir.
report. Okay.
And thank you very much, sir.
You're
Sergeant.
welcome. I'm gonna give you my business card with all my information.
Yes, sir.
And do you have an ID, sir? So I
Yes,
can get
sir.
your information.
So this is one of my business cards as well.
Excuse me.
One of my business cards and getting my identification out now. So I'm not one of those rude auditor guys that say, well, I'm not giving you this, that, and other. I'm not one of those guys.
Well, ironically, when people do that, it doesn't bother me, but when people do it,
They hurt
just
themselves
fail to
more.
understand that it's like, look, if you really want us to investigate your complaint,
You have to give it down.
anonymous complaints don't really help much. Like if the investigator can't get in touch with the person, then
Right.
it's not very helpful. But
Turn it off.
do you still live in Bakersfield, sir? Or do you
Yes,
live
sir.
in-
That's where I'm visiting. I'm actually a native of Los Angeles, well, Compton.
So this address on Hughes Lane is good.
Oh no, it's gonna be 10608.
Mhm.
I'm recording, so we don't want to put the address down.
Oh,
And I'm actually live right now.
like you're live streaming this?
Yes. Yes, we're YouTube now. Probably about 1,000 viewers watching right now.
They'll probably be disappointed to get me. But. Gotcha. Thank you. Is this a good phone number?
The 314 is the best. I have an 800 number that's there as well, but the 31661
Okay.
Yes.
And I can keep this card?
Yes, sir.
And what about an email address? Is that on here?
Yes,
also?
that's on there as well, sir.
That's the one, the Arthur Gray, the third one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there's your ID back, sir. Oh, you know what?
Be a little bit fair here. I won't just keep it all on you. I'll be a
That's,
little
that's
fair.
good because your audience would probably not be very happy to stare at my mug the whole time.
Well, actually, my audience would, because
Yeah.
when they see an officer being nice and courteous, there's a difference between the ones that get that camera out of my face and, accosting people and stuff like that. You've been more than generous here.
Thanks. I've never minded, even when I was a young officer, it never bothered me to be videotaped. I just figured that's part of.
Yeah.
I work out in public. When you're out in public, you
Yeah,
can't.
it's covered under the first,
Even if
fourth,
you're-
and fifth amendment.
Even if you're not a public employee, which I happen to be, you're
Yeah.
out in public, so people.
Yes,
we
actually,
sometimes get radio calls where people complain that this person is filming
Film.
me and we don't want. And I was like, well, you're
What can
walking
you
down
do?
the street. You can't. You can't control that.
well, actually, the definition of that is anything that is within eyesight is public view.
That's right. If people
So-
have a right to be there and
Yes.
you're there, then you don't
Yeah.
have any expectation.
But see, we do make an exception for children. We try to the best of our ability to keep children out of our stuff, whether it's a part of what we're doing, because sometimes we out at schools and stuff as well. So, we try to do everything, equally and without any problems, and protection of the children, because we do a lot with victims of crime. We do domestic issues, child abuse issues, stuff like that. So, it's a lot, but let's get on to the point.
Sure.
My reason for being here today, let me turn this thing back around.
Yeah, let me start this. Let's go on tape. Okay, today is Sunday, March 3rd. The time's approximately 4:15. This is Sergeant Ferguson of Central area. My serial number is 38565. I'm speaking with Mr. Arthur Gray at Central Station. Mr. Gray, please tell me why you're here today.
Yes, sir. The first reason why I was here was the video prior to this one that you will be able to see at U.S. Chaplain Arthur Gray III on YouTube. It actually shows the individual that's out here on your wheelchair accessible ramp that's causing an ADA violation of a movable obstacle, which blocks a person from coming up your ramp, which
Oh, I see. So the guy actually.
no,
blocking
me. I'm in the
Okay.
wheelchair and there's someone laying down sleeping on your
Oh, okay.
access
gotcha.
ramp right there, which violates ADA right of way of passage into your building. More seriously, one of your explorers, his parent pulled up out there. I was getting out of the vehicle and there was a red zone on the side of us, which we were parked in your regular parking spot. But this parent pulled up, almost ran me over, child out in the red zone, the explorer to run into the station real fast. When I questioned him about it and asked him why did he do it, and let him know, hey man, you almost hit me. That scared me. I have the video of that as well. The parent got real rude, nasty with me and everything else. And, I'm wondering, what kind of example is that setting as explorer's parent right here in front of the station and everything? What kind of example you set for your child? Respect. I'm in a wheelchair. I'm wearing a collar. I'm a United States chaplain, looking like a pastor sitting here, and you're showing his behavior in front of your child. And he's coming to be a police officer, explorer. That it's not adding up here. And I do have the license plate of the vehicle. I have where he was, how close he was to me, and everything else. That actually was within 3 feet, which constitutes assault under state statute. See?
That I have to kind of handle as a different issue.
Yes,
I
sir.
can't take a personnel complaint against a person that doesn't work for the
Right.
department or the city.
No, I understand
He's
that.
just a private
Right.
individual, or she.
Yes.
But what I can do is, if you feel like a crime's been committed, then I can have officers talk to you and take a crime report. That's just a kind of a different matter than a personnel
Right.
complaint.
Right.
So, but I am taking a complaint for the. So I just want to make sure I got my brain wrapped around
Yes.
this. Okay, so your complaint is that we, I guess,
The access to the facility is not
are
being
not providing access because
right.
the guy.
Yes.
Because we're allowing him to sleep there and not
Yes.
telling him to
Yes,
leave?
I told the
Okay.
officers at the desk, they brushed me off and blew me off, and I got video of everything. They even the courteousness of the station coming in here, the officers blew me off like nothing. They were helping another person. I understand that there was 2 officers there, one sitting back on the computer, the other one wasn't doing anything. And then when he did leave the window, it was several minutes before they even attempted to see what I was there for, what I wanted, or anything. But then I noticed after they spoken with me, another patron came in and immediately they helped that other patron. So I feel kind of funny, and kind of discriminated against by your officers, and it's all on video.
So let me ask you this. What you said that you felt like they were discourteous. So
Yes.
what did they do that was discourteous? Did they say anything?
They ignored me, period. They
They never
completely
spoke to
ignored me. They never said anything, a word to me. They didn't say hold on or anything, and that's all in this video here.
And how long were you in there before? Well, I was.
It was
the
at
first
least
person to
5
talk to you,
minutes.
or-
Yes, besides the officer at the desk, you're the first one to talk to me, and he got up and went to another officer in the back, and then you
That was
came
probably
out the
why-
door.
that
And
was probably why
that
you
was
were
still
there.
about 10, 15 minutes before I even got to you. And this video has been going for 23 minutes, so you can imagine how long it's been right now.
Am I able to have a copy of that video? Are you providing
Yes.
a copy?
Yes, I can email it to you. Just give me an email.
That'd be
Or I can
great.
even send you a link where you can just pop it right up.
Well, I'd rather have a copy. That's a good fallback.
Yes.
Like I'll take the link.
Yes,
but,
sir.
I can submit the copy to
Yes,
whoever's
sir.
going to do the investigation. With
Yes,
a link,
sir.
like YouTube, I have no way of copying a YouTube
Right.
video.
Yes, sir.
At least not with my technical abilities.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm not being different, but up in Kern County, what we do is we actually send a link, and even in the court files, they actually put the link in there, and it's able to be brought up directly, and there's no interference. You can't tamper with it, because you know how serious it is with digital media. You can alter stuff when it's on that link. Courts accept it because it cannot be altered at all.
Yeah,
It'll
I-
show it.
I wasn't thinking of courts because this won't have any.
Right, no, and I'm just-
This will be like a.
Just the
way this-
legitimacy of it.
Yeah, the way these things work is with a complaint like this.
Internal.
I do the intake.
Right.
Then it gets sent off to our internal affairs division. They classify
Yes.
the complaint like as discourtesy or whatever.
Right.
And then based on that is how they decide who's going to investigate it. So
Yes, sir.
something like this will get sent back to the chain of command. It'll be a
Yes, sir.
supervisor here at Central that would investigate it. So it's, we can do both if you don't mind, because I'm just trying to cover all our bases and make sure we
Yes.
can actually look at the video. That'll
Yes,
just
sir.
help adjudicate.
Yes, sir. And I'll even send over, if you give me an email address, I'll even send over the ADA constitutional laws that actually support my claim of so I'll send over the amendments as well with it. Yeah, it's the interview room. Everything's supposed to be metal. They don't want nobody to get up out of here. If you do, you get blue flu. You know what blue flu is? That's a swarm of LAPD officers stopping you from running out of here. Down. Run from them. You better go.
Okay.
Don't run from them.
I think that's about it. When you were out front, when you were coming to the station, how long were you there that this person was sleeping on the rampway that was blocking your access? Like,
The entire time we got here.
So how long
Getting
was
out of the vehicle, it was more than, 15, 20 minutes getting out of the vehicle. Before I even start this video, I did. That was at least 10 minutes. So we're speaking at least 20 minutes to 25 minutes before this video started. And this one's been going for 26 minutes and 25 seconds right now.
Okay, so can I call it 40 minutes?
About
Is
40
that about fair?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think that's,
And that's the only thing with the station. However, there are more ADA violations right here outside your station that can be enforced that I don't think you guys know that there's a legal loophole. I don't like doing this because it's homeless people out there and stuff. They need somewhere to be. However, if I get out my vehicle and want to push myself down the sidewalk, that's a right of way of passage issue as well. So those
Might
tents
just
and
be going
stuff,
on the
yes,
sidewalk,
they
tents
need
on
to
the
be,
sidewalk.
they need to back up, be moved or whatever, because that's also a right of way of passage issue as well. And actually, Los Angeles City is responsible for that. They're called movable obstacles under the Constitution. And not being funny, but every person in every tent that's right there that accosts me while I'm trying to cross that sidewalk is $4,000 for each violation to the city, not to the individual, but to the city. And I can see at least 30 or 40 of them out there. 30 or 40 times 4,000 is added up.
yeah.
And that's before my penalty assessment, because I'm on a feeding tube, I'm terminally ill and stuff like that. Before they add all those factors in there, you can imagine the suit, the civil suit against the city.
Do you have a lawsuit going with the city? or-
No, oh no, we just ended with Kern County. I'm just being honest. This past summer, and we won. We won.
All right, I don't think there's anything else I need to write that up. So like I explained before, it goes from, I just do the intake
Yes,
and
sir.
then I kind of send it off. So that'll be done today.
Yes, sir.
As far as when you'll hear from somebody, I can't make any promises. That just
That,
depends on.
I don't even really expect to. I just really expect
Oh, you
for it to
will.
be.
You'll definitely
Okay.
hear from somebody here
Yes.
at Central.
Yes,
but
sir.
But it could be as long as a month or two before.
I give it about 3.
before the-
I'm used to you guys.
get it.
LAPD is very busy, the most
I
busy.
mean, we have a statutory requirement.
Right.
We have a goal. We try to get all complaints adjudicated within 5 months.
Yes.
Because we have a statutory
Right.
1 year.
Well, we were in the rear end last May 14th here, and it was through this division that was investigating it. It took all the way up until, this was June. It took all the way up until February to get the report,
A traffic report?
a traffic report. We were white sideswiped and knocked off the road, and it took that long to get that report.
Yeah.
It was a hit and run.
It's
The
a big,
person, yes.
it's a big organization.
That's why I understand, I'm from LA. I'm born in Compton, but I was raised mostly in Pueblos, Nickersons, Carver Park area, Butler and 112. So I'm a Los Angeles person. And I know the LAPD, the busyness and the process of you guys' paperwork from just the years of being here.
Yeah, it takes time for that kind of stuff.
And just, off the record, I brag to my wife about this all the time. You guys have the most awesome SWAT team in the world. And we know that you guys train everybody else. And I brag about you guys' SWAT team. She can tell you. Our SWAT team is the best SWAT teams in the world. Everybody come from everywhere to train with our
Yeah,
SWAT
there's a lot
teams.
of interesting history
Yes.
involving our department just because it's so old.
Yes, sir. And me being, you know, former Navy and a frogman, you can understand where I'm coming from, how I can respect what's done by those
My father
units.
was my father.
Yes, sir. That's how it's supposed to be.
Because
He's
I work hard and I care. That's many hours of,
polished. And that's not
thank you for
patent leather.
noticing.
That's not patent leather. He does that. That's the way my shoes were when I was in the Navy. It takes work. And he's wearing brass, even though he doesn't have the bars on. He has those stripes right there. He's not just an officer, he's a sergeant. So brass had to look good. And he's probably close to one of those media spokespersons as
No.
well.
They're bulletproof
Oh, you don't
vest.
want one of those.
That's never gonna
You
happen.
don't want that position, huh?
Is there a bulletproof vest on there?
You don't have to wear one. He's in the States.
Not right now.
Oh my god.
I wear an external one that's really easy to take on and off. 'Cause,
Huh?
I wear an external one that's really easy to take on and off when I'm at the station. Okay, so this is my card, and you know what? I'm gonna put my email address on here so you can send me that
Yes, sir.
whatever you have. My email address is, this is my name and my serial number. It's 38565.
Yes, sir.
All you do is tag an at LAPD
Oh my god.
dot online to the end of that, and that's
Yes,
my work email
Yes,
address.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And I get that even when I'm on a day off. That bounces
Yes.
right to my phone. So
Okay.
it's not just
Yeah.
you know, I work patrol here in Central, so if you're here and you
Yes,
have a
sir.
problem, you could have emailed me. Like
Yes,
even in this case,
Yes.
we actually, you may not know this because you're just not here.
Complaint by.
We actually chase people out of these walkways. And
Yes. No, I've seen it
all the
before.
time.
No, I've seen it
But
before.
of
We had
course,
a
they just come right back.
no, we had an issue before when we came down here right on your ramp, and
Uh-huh.
the lady literally tried to jump over the rail. I think it was on my daughter, or you wasn't with us that time, or my mother or something. And the officers came outside and arrested the lady, but she was one of the homeless ladies that just flipped out. She was out there actually smoking crack right there at the police station. And she just flipped out.
Yeah. It does.
You know, it happens, but you know,
All right, sir. I'm going to go off tape. The
Yes, sir.
time now is about 4:25.
and I'm going to end this broadcast. And I would like to thank the officer for his excellent and very courteous and professional attitude in dealing with this case, and truly appreciate it. It's a newer, nicer look for the Los Angeles Police Department. So all those other auditors out there that's jumping out the car and running up in their face and trying to provoke them and make them look bad, you see, when you come at them the right way and you're not being all crappy yourself, you don't get crapped on. Amen.